Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Skeleton Key Tarot and this is a tarot card reading for Leo. All Leo placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Wherever you've got Leo in your chart or in your life, there's something in this message for you. And as always, cross watchers are welcome here too. So let's begin. First of all, we've got the Justice. We've got the Eight of Wands. We've got the King of Cups and the Sun, and also the Two of Pentacles. No, the Two of Wands. So there's a message coming in soon. It could be about some kind of legal situation, some kind of contract that you have to sign. I'm seeing paperwork with the Justice card being here. This is Libra, which is ruled by Venus, so it's all about beauty and goodness and truth. There is something that is right and just and true and good coming in towards you, some kind of legal settlement, something to do with a contract. Okay, that could mean so many different things, but there is also this give and take, reciprocity, cause and effect, karma, something like that incoming. Whatever this Libra Justice is, it is coming in Eight of Wands fast, like immediately, like very soon. King of Cups. This is a masculine water sign or somebody with these qualities. He's very mature, emotionally intelligent, stable, secure, very deep feelings. He's got very profound, strong emotions. And he really cares about his family, his friends, his people around him. He gets, okay, I'm hearing like very attached. He also, cups can be emotion, but they're also about spirituality. So he can be a very spiritual masculine man who's interested in mythology and other esoteric, maybe even occult kind of stuff. He's very connected to his own psychic abilities, his own subconscious, his own intuition. And he's very generous with his time, and he's very patient emotionally, you know, with the people around him, the people who depend on him. He's very dependable. He makes a really good counselor. Like, you can ask him for advice and he understands your problem. He understands human emotions because he understands his own emotions very well. So he's really good at reading the emotions of others and understanding and giving good advice. He's also a really great confidant. He's very trustworthy. Okay, I get really good vibes off of this King of Cups. He's very well aspected with the Sun being here. This is amazing. This is like the highest energy in the deck. This is so good. This is a very fulfilling love relationship. This is joy, excitement, and fun. There could be a child involved. This is fertility, creativity, Leo energy. This is your energy. This is your card. Besides the Strength card, of course, but Leo is ruled by the Sun. So this is the heart chakra, radiating life force energy. This is the will to survive, the will to live. You know, this is willpower. This is drive, the driving force. Anyway, so you could be getting a message from this King of Cups character, or this could be you, whether you're a man or a woman. This is just somebody who has that quality. But usually, I mean, kings are men, queens are women, whatever. A lot of people say there's no gender, but we all have masculine and feminine traits. So you could be in your masculine, you could be a woman or a female or whatever, a feminine person in your masculine mode, right? I don't want to get too deep into it. You already know. You already understand. So messages, karma, something coming in fast. This is also infatuation, Eight of Wands, and indicates falling in love. And I say that with the King of Cups here too, because yeah, there's definitely could be falling in love, getting married with the Justice being here, and the Sun as well. This is love for sure. Very fulfilling love relationship. Falling in love with this emotionally available, intuitive male, masculine. Psychic abilities inherited or enhanced by the Sun. clarity, consciousness, enlightenment. All right, so with the Two of Wands being here, this is about brainstorming, planning, and looking forward to the future. Seeing an opportunity and thinking, how am I going to be successful in this endeavor? Having the energy, the willpower, the determination, the opportunity, and knowing that you have the ability to do something, knowing you have the power, especially with the sun being here, feeling your own very self-assured power, like confidently looking forward to, and there is this dominion. This is your domain, right? You are the king of the castle in this energy right now. Let's look. Queen of Wands, yes. Let's go. Chariot, okay. Nine of Swords, what is happening? What's going on? What are you afraid of? We'll find out. So this is interesting. You're brainstorming. You haven't got a plan yet, but you've got a lot of inspiration, and it's like, oh my God, a vision board might be good for you. Pinterest.com. Do you use Pinterest? Do you have like a Pinterest board where you save all the pictures and all the ideas to your Pinterest board? That can be a really great vision board. Writing down all of your ideas as well. So it's not set in stone. It's not a plan yet. It's just a really great idea and something you really want to do. Mars and Aries. You could have Mars and Aries in your chart, or we've got Mercury and Sagittarius. Okay. So underneath the Eight of... Okay, wait. Justice. You could be looking forward to this legal contract. What are you going to do with this contract? What are you going to do with this marriage? You're looking forward to it. You're planning for it. You know it's coming in. You know you're going to get this thing signed. You're gonna have this new contract. You're gonna do this thing. You know it's good and right and just that this should come in for you. You're just sort of waiting for it right now. It's not quite here yet. And you don't even actually have a solid plan for it yet. You're just looking at it like, okay, I know this is coming. What am I gonna do with it? What are my plans? First, you have a couple of decisions to make. You may be at a crossroads. There's some decisions you need to make here. You want to stay balanced. You want to stay centered in all of this, making sure you are like very calm and neat and organized in the way that you approach this, visualizing your ultimate success from a place of calm and centeredness. Okay, so let's keep going. Because yeah, this can be a very fast-moving energy once it does come in. There are messages here. There's a Queen of Wands came out underneath the Eight of Wands. So this is a feminine fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or somebody with that in their chart. Yeah, you could have this in your chart as well. Like you could have this water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in your chart, or this could be somebody that you're dealing with, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in your chart, or someone you're dealing with. But like, you could be getting the message from this Queen of Wands. This is open, honest communication from this very attractive, very sexy, sensual, like magnetic, charismatic, outgoing female person. She's hot, okay? She's hot. She might even be hot for you. Like you could be falling in love with her, or you are her and you're the one falling in love with him, or something like this. There's definitely this reciprocal, with justice being here, thing going on between the two of you. It's so you could be receiving communication or making these plans or thinking about this feminine fire sign, or this could be you. Then we got the Chariot here, which is Cancer, which came out underneath the King of Cups. So you could have Cancer in your chart or in your life somewhere. This is about, again, preparing to make your move. So Two of Wands, you're definitely in preparation mode. And then Chariot, again, is like you're getting ready to go. And once you make that decision, once you make that move forward, there's no going back. So you're dotting your T's and checking your I's or whatever, you know what I mean? Like crossing your T's, dotting your I's on this contract. And you're making sure everything is prepared, ready to go, because you know once you get moving, yes, you will reach your destination, but there are no brakes on this train, okay? You don't get to just stop. You don't get to stop and reconsider once you set this in motion. I just saw dominoes, like, you know, the dominoes, you hit the first one and they all go. You know what I mean? They're all gonna fall over. It's a domino effect. So there's victory here. There's definitely success. You will reach your goal in this energy for sure. With the Chariot, once you get moving, it's inevitable and unstoppable. And just remember, also the Chariot tells us that we should remember who helped us along the way. So to give thanks, to express our gratitude, to not be too smug about it when we win, because you're gonna win. You're definitely gonna win. It's advisable not to let it go to your head, because you'll get bruised if you do. So say thank you. You know, when you reach the finish line and you do your victory lap and you go up to the podium, remember to say thank you to, you know, God, Spirit, the universe, your agent, your mom and dad, you know what I mean? Like all the little people who helped you along the way. Like just remember who helped you, okay? I don't know. That's a message for some people. But this is inspiration, emotionally just inspired. He's got the Holy Grail. And it is a source of inspiration. And it's a forward-moving, driving energy, feeling driven. So yeah, moving. There's travel here for sure. With the Eight of Wands and the Chariot, definitely travel. So you may be planning for a vacation or moving. Nine of Swords. What's going on here? This is Mars and Gemini, okay? The Sun on top of the Nine of Swords tells me that you are aware of something and it's painful. Painfully aware of the truth. This is like the dark side of a spiritual awakening, is that pain of the pain of knowing the truth, or something like that. The shadow side of enlightenment that people don't really like to talk about, because we want to talk about how, like, oh, it's all joy and happiness and wish fulfillment, and you know what I mean? Like, that's the beauty of the sun, but the sun can burn you. You know, if you're like light-skinned or something, you can get a sunburn, right? So the sun is this life-giving energy, but it can also burn you if you are unprotected for too long. It's so strong. In certain parts of the world, you know, it is so hot when the sun is out that you have to like go in your house, whether you're light-skinned or dark-skinned or what. Like, you don't want to be outside at the equator in summertime when the sun is at high noon and there's no shadows anywhere and there's nowhere to hide, because nothing can grow there because it's the desert. It's so hot. It's 120 degrees outside and it's like sweltering and burning you. So I'm getting some of that. I'm getting sunburn energy from this. Nine of Swords is cruelty. Somebody said something that hurt you, and you've been repeating it to yourself. It might have been about you. Somebody may have said something to you about yourself, about you, that hurt your feelings. This could have been something in the past, even the distant past, that's stuck in your head because maybe there was a little kernel of truth in it somewhere, and the way that they said it was just like shocking, like the audacity of somebody to just say that straight to your face about you. Like wow, really? But like maybe there was just enough truth in it where you were like, oh. And it, you know, but now this person or whoever in this example, which may or may not resonate, but let's just keep going. This person in this example, for instance, as an analogy, right? They're not in your life anymore. You haven't even seen them for like 20 years. but you still remember what they said. And sometimes it comes back to you, and now you're the one perpetuating it, saying it to yourself, continuing the cycle of abuse to yourself. You're hurting yourself, basically. There's anxiety, mental anguish, there's insomnia, there's like depression in this Nine of Swords. It's a very dark, painful, mentally painful fanaticism, even some kind of psychopathy may be involved here. Yeah, like could be a little obsessive over something, and it's just, you're hurting yourself. Now, it's not like in the Eight of Swords is all about self-sabotage, inability to make decisions, getting in your own way, and needing to take a step back and take a break to allow things to sort of play out on their own for a little while, and they will clear up, and you'll be able to get clarity and blah, blah, make decisions from there. It's not an energy you want to make decisions in. This is a step beyond that. This is like, you're not just sort of getting in your own way and, making things a little harder on yourself. You're hurting yourself. This is self-harm energy. What kind of fear are you dealing with? Okay, so the affirmation for this card is, I am loved simply because I am the way that I am. I am loved simply because I am the way that I am. You deserve love, real love, starting with yourself. The more you love yourself, and I know I don't need to say this to a Leo, the more you love yourself, the more you are attractive to others. Where is your Leo self-confidence? Where is your self-assuredness? This Queen of Wands is self-confident and self-assured. She's competent. She's confident. She knows herself, very strong. Your strength comes from knowing yourself, knowing how powerful you are, and knowing how to control your power, to direct your intense, very intense, creative life force energy. So it's like, I'm going to draw a few more cards, but it's almost as if like, maybe you feel so strongly about something, but for some reason you're caught up in your head, stuck in your head, and worried about it, which is not like you. Or maybe it is, depends on what you've got in your chart. It's not like Leo. Leo is expressive, extroverted, very charismatic, strong, outgoing energy. And now you might have something in your chart that maybe makes you a different kind of Leo. Maybe you have a different rising sign or something, or your moon sign. It makes you maybe more introverted than usual. Maybe you have Mars in Gemini. Maybe you are feeling very frustrated right now, or there has been some kind of cruelty. Maybe somebody said something to you and it was nasty and it's hurting you. Well, let's get some more cards. I'm curious. Six of Cups, this is about the past. Past relationships, past lives, past connections. This is about nostalgia and the way things used to be. Oh, the Tower, okay. And the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so more Mars energy. Mars in Aries, Mars in Gemini. Mars is the Tower. I actually tried to do your reading earlier today. Let me check if my phone's even recording. Yes, okay, it is. Great. Because I tried to do your reading. I thought it was recording. I did this whole amazing reading for you, which was all about gaining wealth and like material security. And it was so good. And I was so disappointed. The Sun was there. Two of Wands was there. Nine of Pentacles was there, and so was the Tower. But it was a different configuration. It was all about making some kind of a breakthrough discovery, realizing something, and gaining so much wealth and material independence, right? So the Nine of Pentacles is all about gaining wealth. This is Venus in Virgo. She's living in luxury. She's usually single. She's the single lady, self-made, pre-empress, wealthy woman, wealthy lady, okay? She is very comfortable. She has time for leisure. She can follow her interests. She's got hobbies. She's looking good. Okay, this is like Queen of Wands, Nine of Pentacles energy is like very attractive, feminine, wealthy. So the Tower, breakthrough, breakdown, break up, conflict, surprise, shocking revelation. Something happens that's a surprise, it's a shock, unexpected. I know I'm going to have to get some more cards for this because it's like maybe something about this is shocking. You've had some kind of shocking experience. You know, there's the black in the background here and here. It makes me feel like it's connected. Maybe you're worried about this. Six of Cups is also pleasure. And it's like the joy of sharing pleasure and being protected, insulated. Now you could be looking back on the past, nostalgia, rose-colored glasses, thinking about the good old days and how like it's over, you know, and now you're alone or something. Yeah, you might be wealthy, but like you're alone. Or there's these two people here and there are two children, and the boy child has this cup with the flower and he's giving it to the girl child, and like it's so cute, you know, a little kid, and you got a little kid that gives a flower to a different little kid. It's just so cute, you know. That's the energy of this card. It's like, aw, that's adorable. But it's also the sun in Scorpio, and it has many different meanings, of course, and I'm trying to figure out what what is it talking about for you. Scorpio is traditionally ruled by Mars, and this is also about sharing pleasure. And it's also reminding you that while we may look back on the past and remember it as being like the good old days, it probably is not, it wasn't actually as good as we remember with this card. It's like you're kind of wearing rose-colored glasses. You're forgetting about all of the struggle and all of the difficult stuff, and you're focusing on your positive memories. And maybe it's like you really miss this person, or you miss that time in your, you miss that time in your life where you felt really good. Maybe you feel like this is missing somehow, but it also tells you to look forward to making new memories. You can find joy in new experiences. You can make new memories. The new good old days, you know? The good old new day, like the good new days, not the good old days, the good new days is the message here. So it's like, Justice and the Nine of Pentacles is like you get what you give to this situation, but this is all about gaining material security, gaining wealth, abundance, having more than enough. I need more cards. I know. I need to know what this Tower is. What? Okay, so the Magician came up before too. Seven of Pentacles, you're waiting for something. You're assessing the situation. You're analyzing the situation. It's only a matter of time before something happens. Something comes to fruition that you've been working on. You've invested a lot of time and energy into it. I see him even looking back on the past in this combination. But it's only a matter of time. And then the Magician here, you're manifesting something. This is your creativity, your manifestation. You've got the tools and the skills you need to bring your ideas down to earth and make something real and make it happen. So it's only a matter of time before you manifest what you're trying to do, what you're trying to create, the conditions of your life that you want. One more. Seven of Cups. So there's this dream, this fantasy, you've got a lot of options. There's this, like you're daydreaming about something. There's something that you want, and you're assessing and analyzing and thinking about it. You want to manifest something. You're dreaming about this. You're worried about it. You're worried about this shock. Are you worried that something is going to happen? Are you worried that something bad is going to happen? Are you concerned that something is, like, did you in the past have some kind of traumatic experience, right? And now that you're older, you're independent, you're wealthy, you're on a right track, it's like, okay, I'm getting something. What's the worst that could happen? Are you expecting the worst? Are you like one of those people, okay, so everything's going really well and things are certainly not as bad as they might seem. This was in the other reading as well, which didn't get recorded. It was like, it's not exactly what you think it is. Are you like, okay, so everything's going really well for you right now. And I think maybe if you're not used to having that security and you're used to things going wrong, you might be actually really uncomfortable with how successful you are. And you're like waiting for the other shoe to drop, you know? You're like, okay, things have been going really way too good for me lately. I know something bad has just got to happen because things never go this well. You know, like it's never easy. But it's like the Seven of Cups is all about daydreaming about something, fantasizing about making something happen. With the Magician being here, it's like making your dreams come true. It's only a matter of time before you make your dreams come true. Maybe part of you's like, it's only a matter of time before the shit hits the fan. Everything's going too well lately. Like something is definitely going to happen. I don't know what, but it always does. But then for others of you that might not apply, you're having some kind of a breakthrough, okay? And gaining a lot, especially when it comes to wealth or your health. A health breakthrough, a wealth breakthrough. Matter of time, only a matter of time before this manifests your dream come true. This card, the Seven of Cups, I was just telling Aries the same thing. You might have Aries in your chart. It's like something you've always wanted to do or somewhere you've always wanted to go. Think about, like, you read about it in a book, you think about it all the time, you read books about it, you do research on it, you look it up online, you know, like you're constantly daydreaming about this thing. You want to do it. And this card tells you to take the fight out of the gym, so to speak. To make up your mind and choose to do it, to acting on your dreams. That's what it leads to. It leads to the Eight of Cups, which is like acting on it, you know, taking action towards making it happen. The Magician says the same thing. It's like taking action, maybe even using magic to make this happen. And you don't want to just read about it. You don't want to just fantasize about it for the rest of your life. You don't want to get to be like 90 years old thinking back on your life saying, oh, I wish I had done this. Now I can't. I wish I had done this sooner. Now it's too late because I'm 90 and I can't get up out of my wheelchair. You know, like, you don't want to regret not going for it. Okay? So maybe that's what it is. Like, you're afraid to go for something, but you kind of want to. You're fantasizing about this. What are you afraid of? Leo, tell me in the comment section if this resonates for you. And things are going really well. And something good is coming for you. You've got a lot to look forward to. Maybe this new relationship or a good relationship with somebody very attractive. Moving forward towards victory, success, planning for the future, justice incoming, you know, all this good stuff. But you're afraid of something. There's something wrong. Something's really bothering you. And it could be to do with this past connection. Something blew up. Something blew up in your face. Or you feel like it's only a matter of time before something happens. Look, it's like the Magician, he's pointing this one up towards the tower, right? And it's pointing down towards the Nine of Swords. Mars in Gemini. And then Magician is Mercury, which rules Gemini. So there's definitely a connection between this anxiety and this Tower. You're afraid of the Tower because things are actually going pretty well for you. And it's like, you know, you have to make a decision at some point to make, like, follow this dream. I don't know. Let me get the Hierophant. There could be a Taurus involved. Six of Pentacles. This is Moon in Taurus. Very financially successful. Wow, like I said, 10 of Pentacles. So I'm trying to clarify, what is this 7 of Cups? And it's like lessons learned, spiritual guidance, the keeper of the keys, you know, Taurus. And then you get the Moon in Taurus, which is financially successful. And then you've got the wealth, 10 of Pentacles. So this is like inheritance, building upon what's already been established. This is like generational wealth, very successful financially. Are you dreaming of being even more financially successful than you already are? Like Taurus, this is also Venus. This is very down to earth, grounded, stable, successful. He's a spiritual guide. This is all about having the knowledge and passing it on. Maybe asking for guidance, giving or receiving guidance, something that you need, some information that you need, or some money that you need. Receiving an inheritance, maybe. I mean, that's what the 10 of Pentacles stands for. That's generational wealth. This is something that you could be establishing. Like, you want to establish a strong foundation of very successful, financially, generational wealth, and investing it wisely, making really important, wise financial investments. Is it what you're dreaming about? Establishing? I mean, everybody wants money, right? But like, this is all about being really wealthy. These 3 cards, yeah. Established foundation, a tradition of success and wealth. Okay, I'm gonna put these here because those are clarifying for us. The 7 of Cups. Maybe that's what'll happen. Like, there's this Taurus involved, maybe you could be fantasizing about, or you're dreaming about going after this money and making this money happen. It's like, what do you do if you go after your dream? It's like stability with Taurus. Taurus is a fixed earth sign. That is like the most stable sign. And then Moon in Taurus, that's financial success. And then you've got, what is this? I think it's like the Sun in Virgo. Again, Venus in Virgo, Sun in Virgo. Something like that. Very wealthy. So you could be dealing with a very wealthy Taurus. This is giving like King of Pentacles energy for sure. Establishing financial success. Okay, well, that's what the cards say about what happens if you make that choice. What will you manifest? I think you're afraid. You're afraid of this conflict. You're afraid of the Tower. I think so. But it also looks like, I mean, look at all these pentacles. And Taurus being here. Financial success, wealth gain, material access, material wealth, getting what you need, having more than enough to go around. So I don't know, maybe some of your fears might be coming from a deeply rooted place, but they might not actually reflect reality. They might not be well-founded. You know, your fears are unfounded for some of you. Although they might be based on past experiences where things were going pretty well and then they blew up in your face. Which, I mean, nobody wants that, so who can blame you for... But I think it's like haunting you. It's more than just being a little bit nervous. You know, it's like mental anguish, like you're torturing yourself. You're not just sabotaging yourself. You're like in a lot of pain over this fear. It's like paralyzing, sleep paralysis, nightmares. Are you having nightmares about this? Maybe. You might need to get some guidance from somebody who is knowledgeable in how to heal from these things. It looks like you're manifesting wealth. It looks like you're manifesting stability and success financially. So that's good. You can look forward to that. All right, let's get a couple of astrology cards for Leo. Astrology cards for Leo, please. We've got house number 6, establishing a foundation, health, daily life, and practical details. Yeah, taking care of all those little practical details, taking care of your health. And what did we say? Establishing a foundation. That's Taurus, but 6th house is Virgo. So Venus in Virgo is here. Mercury rules Virgo with the Magician. We got Virgo here as well, establishing a foundation. So yeah, taking care of all those practical details of your daily life. That's your focus right now. With that 7 of Pentacles there as well, yeah, for sure. I think you're afraid of failure. And that's natural, that's normal. Nobody wants that. But I don't think you should let it consume you. I don't think that it's necessarily warranted. It's not set in stone that you're going to fail if that's what you're afraid of. You have some choices to make. You know, you can take care of the details. And then we've got Gemini. Curiosity, intellect, and networking. Gemini, Mars and Gemini here. You could be dealing with a Gemini, or you could have Gemini in your chart, or in your 6th house could be Gemini. But they're both ruled by Mercury. So Mercury is going to be very important to this. It's all about communication, the spoken word, the written word. Like it said, networking, friendships, acquaintances, curiosity, intellect, and networking, learning new things. So Gemini and Virgo are really important right now. You could have these in your chart or somewhere in your life. You could be dealing with a Gemini, or we're in Gemini season right now too. Okay, let's get a couple of Enigma cards to confirm and clarify for Leo, please. Justice incoming. Okay, we've got telepathy. Wow. So this is, again, a card of communication. This is about compatibility, an ultimate understanding. Yeah. You have somebody in your life who understands you. You understand them. They understand you. This is actually very Gemini. Again, number 33, telepathy. You could have a telepathic communication with somebody. Or you just really understand each other. Somebody who really gets it, you know? Somebody that you can talk to. You don't even have to talk. They really understand. You can read them and they can read you. Divination. Again, the 6th sense. That psychic ability. I think we were touching on that with the King of Cups as well. He's got that psychic ability. This is also a gift. And somebody's an outsider. Somebody feels like an outsider. What is this telepathy? Like maybe you two are both outsiders and you really connect. Because, yeah, you're both kind of on the fringe. But let me see. Let me read about this telepathy to you so that we get more. Correspondence. Okay, so yeah, communication. Correspondence. Ultimate understanding with another, and an agreement. So you might be reaching an agreement with somebody, like that Justice card being here, coming to some kind of agreement. You could be corresponding with somebody who really understands you. And you understand them too. It's a mutual understanding. And then number 7, divination. 6th sense, special gifts, the future, or an outsider. There's like some kind of an outsider energy involved. In the future, okay. Special gifts, telepathy, psychic ability. There is this psychic connection you might have. If it's you and this Queen of Fire, or, you know, you are the Queen of Wands with this King of... So, like, there's this... I feel like there's this telepathic connection between you people. Could be you and this Gemini or whatever, but yeah. You have this correspondence. You have this psychic understanding. You just know. You're both on the same psychic wavelength together. Okay, let's get some tea leaf. We've got teardrops. Great personal sorrow. Just flew right out. Okay, yeah. Great personal sorrow with the 9 of Swords being here. Makes sense. The sorrow and this tower, these are connected. There could be a conflict. You know, there could be this breakup, breakdown, breakthrough, and it could be very difficult. I don't see any other cards that really point to what this is about, except for maybe it's your own personal tower moment, your own dark night of the soul that you're going through, even though there's a lot around you that's really good. You may be in correspondence with this Libra or with this Taurus or Gemini, or this, you know, King of Cups, Queen of Wands, whoever it is. You have this telepathic psychic connection together. You know, things are going really well. But there is this great personal sorrow, and I think it's related to the past. And you've gained a lot of knowledge spiritually, maybe a lot of wisdom. There's something you've definitely gained from this situation, for sure. Maybe it's the way that you gained your money. Maybe it's what you had to do to get where you are today. Something about it is causing you a lot of great personal sorrow and pain. So here we've got the butterfly. A change for the better is coming towards you, so that's good. If you've been dealing with some personal sorrow, there are changes for the better coming to you. Deep personal strength and peace that assure success. Wow. The Valley. Deep personal strength and peace that assure success. Quill says, get back to the basics. Yeah. And Weeping Willow, family sorrow. Yeah, okay. So that great personal sorrow, family sorrow could definitely be connected. I mean, maybe that's the connection with the past. Family sorrow. Yeah, the 10 of Pentacles here, that's family. One more, we got the Bull, Taurus. Do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. Yeah, tap into your own Taurus energy. You could have Taurus in your chart or in your life, but Taurus does not back down, ever. For better or worse. Trust me, I know, I'm a Taurus. But like, do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. In the face of this family sorrow, get back to the basics. Deep personal strength and peace that assures success. Strength is your card, Leo. A change for the better is coming, and it has to do with this great personal sorrow. So whatever you're going through right now, things are actually turning out really well for you. Maybe this tower is a change for the better. It just sucks. It's just really uncomfortable in the meantime for some reason. But it looks like you're going to be rich, so... I mean, for whatever that's worth, maybe you don't like it for some reason. Maybe it's a double-edged sword, right? Catch-22. It's like, yeah, you are very successful, but at the same time, you're fucking miserable. I don't know. It's up to you. You tell me. Excuse me, I shouldn't swear, but you know how it is. I love that we got the Bull here, though, with Taurus. I love that stubborn strength and fortitude, very down to earth, very, you know, back to the basics type of energy. So that's cool. We got the Sun in Pisces with vision. So you could be dealing with somebody who's got Sun in Pisces, but there's a vision, or you have a vision. That's the 7 of Cups, right? Having that vision. And look, 6th sense telepathy. I mean, 6th sense, that psychic ability, that's vision as well. The Sun in Pisces. Okay, and then we have the Sun in Aries, which is assertion. So asserting yourself. Do not back down from opposition. He's got the knight in shining armor that's battling this dragon. He's not backing down. He's showing strength and fortitude. So you have a vision and you have assertion. So it's like asserting your vision. Maybe you're afraid to assert your vision for some reason. The vision is that Seven of Cups, that fantasy. You're having this vision, right? The King of Cups, he's all about that vision. And it's enlightening. It's the sun. There's this fulfilling correspondence. There's this beautiful relationship that you have. But there's also this sorrow. It's like you're very successful, very attractive, very beautiful right now with this pre-empress energy, or handsome, you know, like stable, building that foundation, establishing the foundation through your day-to-day, the details of your daily routine, taking care of your health, your finances, you're looking really good, like taking care of your body with some of this, you know, that's what it's all about. I'm concerned about the sorrow, but I feel like things are, I mean, it says right there, change for the better, deep personal strength and peace that assures success. Don't back down, show strength and fortitude, get back to the basics. You will overcome this. Things are changing for the better. Assert your vision. Don't back down. Yeah, like justice is incoming. Don't back down. I don't know. You tell me, how does this resonate for you? I love to hear your stories in the comment section below. I love to hear feedback. What does this mean to you? Because I'm just reading the cards. I don't know your life. So I see somebody who is in a really great connection, very psychic, very fulfilling, very understanding. You know, this communication, it's like establishing something. You're getting established, or you are established, wealthy, successful. Things are going really well. You have a lot to look forward to. Maybe you feel lonely. You feel like an outsider. You feel like maybe you don't feel like you have that connection. Maybe that's what's missing in your life or something. Seems like you do, though. It seems like you have that. So I don't know what's causing you this pain, but I'm sorry to hear that. I hope things get better for you, and I think they will. Okay, Leo, that's what I've got for you today. I hope this was helpful. I hope this was of service, or at least, you know, kind of fun or something. If you enjoyed this and you'd like a personal reading, my email is in the description box below. Send me an email. I'll do one question or just a general reading for you for $25. We'll get as many cards as we need to get you an answer if that's what you need. But in any case, I want to say thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you in the next one, okay? Bye.